We're live.
What up? Let's get weird. Rackets. Wait, I can't even do it. Turn that way and then turn the other way. Welcome to the Monday edition of the Stay Cashin show. We'll break down every game that took place in the NFL this weekend with all our hot takes on top of giving you bets for college basketball, college football, NFL, NBA, fucking hockey, you name it, we'll do it. So we are ready to rock, ready to get started. Crazy week this weekend. We'd be remiss, Evan, to not start talking about the contest that we had this weekend.
Money directly
to- someone has noise in the background. And Joey Rackets paying off his debt from last week, Evan. But who won the contest, Evan Hand, this week?
So we did have a bit of controversy coming into this. That is on fault of who other than myself. Rackets wins. Rackets wins this week.
Wins. Rackets 2 wins. Tommy 1 win. We thought Bill lost. Evan had a typo. Rackets called him out on it.
I was like, nah, you're wrong, motherfucker.
As we've seen throughout this contest, the most consistent person is Bill Rupp. Tied last week, 1 win off this week. I mean, I'm just the best.
Well, speaking of the best, what's the overall record?
Well, we're not going into that. What I will say, though,
yes, that makes me the best.
Yeah, you're the best. You're the best. Don't listen to him. You're definitely the best. What I will say, though, is that in our $5,000 head-to-head, me and Bill are actually tied on the games. Both went 5-5 on the games this week. Bill actually only had 2 losses on the Stay Cashin show on Friday. Rackets with 1 loss on the Stay Cashin show on Friday. Bravo, Rackets. I mean, that's
11-1.
I mean, literally, that's
none of them.
Yeah, well, I mean, he doesn't put the bets out because he's a piece of shit. But I mean, literally.
No, I
don't know you see.
There's 9 million NFL bets.
Put them all down for a unit.
You already got yelled at yesterday for putting out 600 bets.
Put them all down for a unit.
Listen, my FanDuel and my DraftKings have $20,000 in it. So
yes, yesterday. So let's break this down first. First of all, for those of you wondering why half of Racket's face is shaved, it's because he did not pay off his bet from last week. His loss last week when Tommy G won was to shave his face, and he didn't do it on Friday. So we told him he has to do it for this week, but on Monday he has to show up with half a face.
It was Stacey's idea. It was a good one.
Stacey Allen, great call. So Rackets has half a shaven face this week as a punishment for last week. This week, though, we do have to pay off the bets. Bill still has to sing Taylor Swift. We tried to order the wig again today on Uber Eats. I actually called the store, and they are out of blonde wigs. So what we decided is Bill is going to the mall tomorrow. Bill, it's sweatpants season, correct?
my sweatpants, yeah.
It's sweatpants season tomorrow. So you're gonna get things done every day this week now. You got Rackets with half a face today. You're gonna get Bill singing Taylor Swift on Thursday. Bill has said, I have tried hard enough to buy this wig when I can't drive or move, that he will actually go purchase the wig himself. Correct, Bill?
Yeah, which I don't want.
All right,
He says, yeah.
So Bill's gonna go get the wig himself because I keep trying to send it there and it keeps not getting there. We're doing everything in our power. So Bill will be singing Taylor Swift on Thursday. Racket shaved half his face today. And then on Friday, the bets will be paid off. I have to shave a fucking Dylan from 90210 fucking thing in my eyebrow, which I'm going to look like a disaster at Thanksgiving by the time these things are done. I'm going to have fucking no hair, fucking eyebrows torn to shit. Who knows what happens when I lose next. That'll be happening. Rackets will have to do nothing because he won again. Evan Hand will have to do a more extreme TikTok dance. They will keep getting worse until you get a dub, Ev, and then you can go kind of reset to more basic ones. They will continually get worse every week, so we will torture you. And we did not pick a prize with Bill Rupp yet, a loser. So we have to figure out, chat, what does Bill Rupp have to do this week for not winning? Keep in mind, I don't think it has to be a torturous punishment because he did have only 2 losses in his loss to Rackets. But Bill's got to do something this Friday.
Cut off his pinky.
Cut off his pinky? I think that's fair. I think that's totally fair. I will gladly do that for him, too. Like, I'll cut that off for him. But so that's where we are. You're all caught up in the contest. We'll do it again this Friday. Today, we're going to go through every game. We're not going to go into headlines. We'll do that on Thursday. Let's break down every game across the league that happened this NFL Sunday. Rackets, first of all, what was your take on the overall weekend of NFL games?
Anybody betting over still is an idiot.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of unders, a lot of fucking 20-6.
Some people that will remain nameless were making fun of me in week 2.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
how are you gonna do?
Listen, it's exactly what I said in week 2 too. The afternoon games are all going over, and the early games are all going under. It's crazy. The 4 o'clock games are going over. Like, here's the 4 o'clock games: 48, 79, 66, and 55 were the 4 o'clock games. The early games.
No, I don't think you guys are right. I don't. Not this week.
I didn't think everything went under that. I'm looking at everything went over. Right?
Everything went over this week.
Yeah, 46, 57, 42, 26.
Okay, the prime
37,
times.
64.
Yeah, the prime time.
The prime time's always going.
The Steelers game went way over.
Well, I mean, that just shows you how they're rigging the Steelers game.
The Steelers game.
No, pretty much every game went over.
Browns and Ravens killed it.
Yeah, I just read it off. Pretty much everything went over.
Great weekend for props.
But the prime time games, the prime
times ones, yeah.
16-13, 10-6, and 16-12 were the 3 prime times.
Prime times
you're
are
telling me they're not
77%.
rigging these things.
Prime times are at 77%.
Even when they're like 35.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. If you're telling me they're not rigging these primetime games to make sure that they take everyone's money, you're out of your fucking mind, because there's no way they're not. But let's go through the games here. Obviously, first game we had fucking Colts-Patriots. Bailey Zappi era looks like it's about to begin. Bill Belichick didn't even know he had a bye this week in the post-game presser. Was talking about the Giants next week. I have a conspiracy theory here. If it's not a conspiracy theory, a prediction, whatever it is. But I mean, Rackets, how the fuck do you miss? You're a Colts fan. How the fuck does he miss that throw to fucking Gesicki? I mean, that was the most insane miss I've ever seen.
He underthrew it by 6 yards.
He looked like he was going to cry on the bench, too. I was on the phone with Bill, but he looks like he's going to cry.
Damn, I mean, dude, the Patriots are not good, man. Like that, nothing
on that team is good.
Nothing on that team is good at all.
Yeah, Belichick. Here's my prediction: mutual departure between Belichick and the Patriots at the end of the year. Belichick to the Jets. Evan. Belichick to the Jets. Yes. Belichick to the Jets, where he was before. And in the documentary of Parcells, he did say, he hinted, he envisions ending his career in this locker room, pointing at the Giants locker room. Saleh gone, Hackett gone. Belichick, that defense, Aaron Rodgers, Garrett Wilson, that whole squad. That's my prediction. Or Belichick to the Falcons and fucking Art Smith is gone. What do you guys think?
Neither of us.
I think the Jets makes the most sense.
No. He hates the Jets. He fucking hates the Jets.
No, he went to the Jets. He was the Jets coach for like 4 days.
The head coaching job.
It's just different. I think it's a certainty. As long as they're willing to fire Saleh, which they have to, I think it's a certainty.
I think the Jets get Harbaugh.
I would love that.
Listen, the bottom line is it's Belichick or nothing, because they're not firing Saleh. They love Saleh.
Harbaugh.
No, they're getting rid of Hackett, hopefully, but they're not getting rid of Saleh.
Harbaugh? Like that?
No, they're not getting rid of Saleh. Unless it's Belichick or something. No one wants Harbaugh, Bill. He fucking already sucked.
No, what do you mean? I guarantee you he coaches.
Bill loves Harbaugh. What do you
Oh, my God. Harbaugh sucks.
Bro, he cheats. He's awesome.
Yeah, he sucks, though.
So does Belichick.
I mean, Tommy, they're going to be in the national championship.
That's true. What the fuck? That's too.
Yeah, but he sucks. Like, they're fine. They're in a Big Ten. Of course he's winning.
They cheat to win.
Yeah. So that's a reason teams are going to hire him? Because he cheats?
Yeah, you don't think he's... Oh, well, first of all, I'll bet you right now he's in the NFL. If he's not...
Of course he's going to be in the NFL.
All right, so what's the... You just said no.
What? That doesn't mean you're a good dad. McCarthy's going to coach a team for the next 5 years, too. Doesn't make it a good move.
Listen.
I think he ends up staying and they just take away the personnel decision.
No, he's leaving. He's going to leave.
No way.
Dude, he's got other sanctions going. He was suspended the first 3 games of the year for sanctions. He's got all kinds of shit that's about to come out.
But that was for hamburgers.
But what I'm saying is all this shit's about to come out. You haven't even seen the tip of the iceberg yet until this investigation's done. He's going to get – every coach does it. Fucking Urban Meyer did it. Pete Carroll did. All these guys, whenever they get sanctioned in college, they leave for 3 years and come back.
He was there, and he kept losing to Ohio State, right, and not making it, losing to Ohio State, not making it. He said, what do I need to get done to beat Ohio State? He fucking did it. He got it done, and now he's going to be in the fucking Final Four, and they're going to – like we said on the show the other day, They went, bro. Any of you morons who bet Penn State, you're an idiot. Because
that was the easiest bet ever. I already told you on the show.
If you didn't watch that Penn State Ohio State game, I don't know what you were doing, and then to bet on them again.
Yeah, no, that was the easiest bet of the year. Fucking betting Michigan in that game.
I mean, that's what started off my weekend. Penn State Alabama parlay. Michigan Alabama parlay was what started it all off.
Yeah, that was the easiest bet of the year. Harbaugh to the Bears is what's going to happen. He's not going to the fucking Jets or something like that. It's Belichick to the Jets, or they keep Saleh. But either way, there needs to be some shit. He won't be there next year, and Mac Jones is done. I mean, Mac Jones is fucking trash.
He's a backup.
He's a backup for another team.
I saw somebody compared him and Trevor Lawrence stats. They're virtually the same.
No, Trevor Lawrence sucks. Trevor Lawrence is horrible. Yeah, he's horrible. But, I mean, like, everyone's horrible. That's why I love when they rip on Zach Wilson and Ritter. What about Heineke? Let's jump to that game. All right? Everyone fucking wants Ritter out of town because fucking Ritter's trash. Even Bill said, fucking, why are you benching for Heineke? Heineke's God. Heineke had 47 passing yards into the fourth quarter yesterday. I mean, absolute disaster. Ritter comes in, leads him down the field, and then they had a slip on a fucking QB sneak. Then leads him back down again, runs it in the end zone, and then they give up a fucking field goal at the end of the game to lose. But how about that Heineke experiment, you fucking losers? Everyone out there. Ritter sucks. No, Art Smith sucks. Art Smith sucks. That's who sucks. Because Heineke doesn't suck, right? We know Heineke doesn't suck. But he sucked on fucking Atlanta. The Ritter doesn't suck either, but he sucked on Atlanta. Art Smith has to go, dude, like yesterday.
He's bad.
He's terrible. Quarterback. He's terrible. Now, you loved Heineke. You were all in fucking Heineke era.
I was. That was the only game I lost. I think your stupid-ass fucking Ritter came in the game.
He didn't have a catch in 3 quarters. Fucking the first game, Bijan paid well. Heineke lost that game. Heineke lost to Dobbs there on his first day, and then lost to Arizona with Kyler Murray off the couch. Like, get the fuck out of here with this Heineke shit. Ritter season's back. Let's go.
This guy sucks.
Yeah, that game's over. Let's go to the next game here. Texans, Bengals. Guys, there's a bet that has to be made right now. You all have to go take C.J. Stroud for MVP plus 3,000.
Something else stupid.
No.
Like the last place Bengals winning the division.
They're one game out in the loss column. You should bet that too. How about your Ravens? They look real good.
No, it's my Browns, baby.
Oh, Browns suck too. Fuck all
Brownies.
Pittsburgh sucks. That whole division sucks inside of Cincinnati. Cincinnati's
that good. Yeah.
Cincinnati plus 500 is a joke right now.
Take the better defense with the better schedule. The better defense with the better schedule is the Browns.
Cincinnati's going to go smack. They're going to go fucking skull fuck Baltimore this week, and they'll be right back up there at the top of the division. So get it now. But C.J. Stroud, guys, I mean, this dude, I'm not even going to sit here and wax poetic about C.J. Stroud on this show because everyone watches other shows. We've all seen it. Well, I said yesterday, Bill, to you on the phone at noon or at 2 o'clock when he was winning. C.J. Stroud MVP is ridiculous. Plus 3,000?
2,000.
C.J. Stroud to win the MVP? That's insane.
It's 2,000.
3,000 when I put it out this morning.
Even if I will say this, even if he deserves it, he's not going to win it because they're not going to give it to a rookie. They're not. It was
3,000 this morning when I put it out. 100%. Burrow was 2,000. Stroud was 3,000. If it moved, it moved.
At noon, it was 2,000.
Okay, if it moved, it moved. But it was 3,000 this morning, and then everyone else was saying it. What'd you say there, Rackets? Now it's 2,000.
Even if he deserves it, he's not going to win it because they're not going to give it to a rookie.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think this is different, dude, because you don't have anyone above him. Mahomes is having a down year. Jalen Hurts has looked like shit. Tua can't play against a good defense. Lamar chokes every game away, and Josh Allen's regressed tremendously. So I do think this year, Rackets,
not without winning the division. No,
they are going to win a division. But I do agree with you that normally, yes. But in a year like this, where Mahomes, Hurts, and Tua are the favorites, and all three of them are having, none of them are having their normal years or as good as they were a couple years ago. I think, dude, you can't. If this kid wins the division, which they will, this is Stroud plus 3,000. It's insane.
It is high, but they're not going to give it to him.
Probably not. But if the hype train gets big enough,
Hurts is 8-1, and Mahomes is 7-2.
The Eagles are 8-1, and the Chiefs are 7-2. Mahomes and Hurts actually have not been the reason why.
Well, A.J. Brown is an MVP candidate.
A.J. Brown,
who's throwing him the ball?
Of course, but will you say that Hurts has had a good year?
Yes.
You said the other day.
That as good as a year.
All right, so Hurts has gone backwards, right?
Yeah. But
right. And he's playing hurt. He's not running.
The quarterback play is horrendous.
I get it, which is C.J. Stroud's the best quarterback in the NFL.
Tommy, he's not number one in the division, number one.
Listen,
the other two teams are leading their divisions.
Dude, if he wins the division, he's going to have to win the division because they're biased.
Like Rackets said, they're not giving it to a rookie.
I don't think they're giving it to a rookie.
Dude, they've done it before. It's been a while.
He got his own award. They don't do that in the NFL. That's stupid.
That's the reason he's plus 3,000. But at the same token, dude, these numbers are insane. Dude, 15 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. I mean, this guy's, if he finishes the year the way he's thrown for like 850 yards in the last 2 weeks.
Tommy, that's the same thing as saying that the receivers, why can't the receivers win?
I get it, but
because they could win Offensive Player of the Year.
But I get it. But at the same token, quarterbacks are the ones who are going to win MVP. He's already top 6. It's not like he's 18th. Like, he's top 6. It's worth a stab at plus 3,000. But Joe Burrow played his first bad game. Didn't even play a bad game, per se, but had 2 bad interceptions, which are very un-Burrow-like. Still got them to the point where they had the chance to win the game because he's the best quarterback in the history of the NFL. But, I mean, C.J. Stroud just came out and did it. You got to give this kid props. And he did that without Dameon Pierce, so I think his ass. Without Nico Collins. You know, he's missing guys. He's got Noah Brown going 7 for 172. This guy was like the 5th receiver on the Cowboys. He's basically got the whole Cowboys fucking former starting lineup, Schultz and Noah Brown.
I mean, I don't think he can ever get it over Jared Goff. So Jared Goff's not going to win. So neither should CJ Stroud.
Well, either way, I think Houston winning the division is a real thing, and I think that's a bet that needs to be made.
Well, so is Detroit.
Well, Detroit, Bill, I'm not talking about the MVP anymore. I'm talking about the fucking game. We got off that already.
You were just talking about the MVP.
No, yeah, and then we moved on. And then I said, I think they can win the division. And needless to say, let's talk about the game. So they can win the division. They're going to win that division. Rackets, you don't think they're going to win that division?
I don't know.
Your boy is ass. Like, talk to me about Trevor Lawrence, your love child.
I mean,
he's ass, dude.
He didn't play well yesterday, but you're going up against one of the best defenses in football.
Yeah, he hasn't had a good game all year.
He won 5.
No, that's not true. They won his 5 in a row.
Guys, stop comparing the team to the player. They're 2 different things. The Jaguars team is good. Trevor Lawrence is not. The San Francisco 49ers are good. Brock Purdy is not. There's a difference.
What?
There's a difference.
Number 1 quarterback rating in all football.
Because of the team.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Because all of a sudden Trent Williams, Deebo Samuel, and McCaffrey come back healthy, and he looks great.
And he doesn't have a concussion. Oh, my God, he's good. What happened? He's healthy.
But when Williams isn't there and Deebo's not there, he looks like ass.
And he gets killed.
Right. Imagine Purdy was on the Jets with no line. What would Purdy look like on the Jets, Bill? With no arm and no line. And
what do you mean no arm?
And one receiver.
He's got a damn near perfect passer rating on those.
He's got no arm. He's accurate, but he has no arm.
Stop it.
Bill, what would Brock Purdy look like on the Jets? With no line, no McCaffrey, no Deebo, no Kittle, just Garrett Wilson and Hackett. No Shanahan. Enough. What would Brock Purdy look like on the Jets? Yeah, you're unbiased, Bill.
Probably not good.
Right, because he's not good.
That's
why. What would Zach Wilson look like on the Niners?
See, this is the stupidest argument, dude. It's literally the stupidest fucking argument. Every quarterback has weapons. Every good quarterback has fucking weapons. No, they don't. They have a one-read fucking offense and a check down. It's a one-read to Garrett Wilson, and it's a check down.
Right, because
Hackett sucks. Fucking offense.
Hackett sucks.
Don't tell me that they're good.
What? You can't say that the quarterback sucks.
Progression. There's no progression in the offense whatsoever.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
There's no progression in that offense whatsoever.
But that's because of the coach. That's what I'm saying. You can't judge the quarterback based on the system.
You watch Purdy make one throw, he's going to progress through 3 reads.
Every time. Because he has time. There's Trent Williams and all these fucking monsters in front of him.
Zach Wilson did make some good throws.
Zach Wilson, every time he had time, was throwing darts all over the field. Throwing seeds everywhere. It's just he's running for his life half the time.
He did make good throws.
And then every time they get a drive started, they have a fucking holding penalty that calls it all back. I mean, dude, Bill, Zach Wilson made some throws in that game that only Mahomes could make.
He did make good ones.
Right? There was like 3 or 4 throws in that game. The Hail Mary at the end was insanity. The sidearm throw fucking to the seam. The one where he's falling down to Conklin over the middle of the field. Like, these are throws
By
that
your,
Conklin,
with
Conklin
your own
had a
fucking
nice PBU at the end of that.
With
game.
your own comparison, if you put Purdy on the Falcons, they would go straight to the playoffs.
I believe you.
That's because Ritter's trash.
No, if they had Shanahan, if they had Shanahan, I believe you.
No, stop it. You can do it with Art Smith.
You can't. No, you can't.
He's got enough weapons. He's got enough
Heineke,
weapons there.
You're the one who told me Heineke was great.
Heineke's
and he
fine.
just threw for 47 yards.
Art Smith's not using them the way they should.
So if Heineke can't do it, then that shows it's Art Smith because you love Heineke.
I don't love.
You
Heineke.
told me Heineke's awesome, and he looks like dog shit
compared to Ritter.
Bijan Robinson can't even run a fucking ball.
Bijan got his first goal line carries basically of the season.
I mean, dude, you can't say that. If you can't do it with Heineke, because if you put Heineke on the Niners, they'd have the same record or better. You cannot say that.
No.
Yes.
They would not.
You put anyone in the fucking
Purdy is literally number 1 in the NFL in quarterback.
I pray. Well, I mean, he lost 3 games in a row when fucking Debo and Trent
he's still number 1 in the league in quarterback.
Debo and Trent Williams were out. Lost 3 games in a row.
And he's still number 1 in the league in quarterback.
I don't care. He's Shanahan, dude. He has Shanahan. He has Shanahan.
So what?
Every quarterback with Shanahan's the best. But I can't wait.
That's not true.
I pray. If Megan Rapinoe doesn't think there's a God.
Say that.
Megan Rapinoe doesn't think there's a God because she tore her Achilles. Okay. Meanwhile, she's had the most blessed life in the history of fucking anyone in the world. But if Megan Rapinoe is wrong and there is a God, Brock Purdy will miss 3 weeks with a fucking ankle sprain, and Sam Darnold will come in there and ball out for 3 weeks. I just pray that Purdy misses 3. Last time I said this, McCaffrey got hurt. So I'm putting this out in the universe. Please hurt Purdy. Purdy's so afraid of Darnold coming in and balling out. That
19 of 26 for 296 yards and 3 touchdowns. Man,
Shanahan.
what a bad game that is.
No, he played a good game. He looked good.
Not nice to wish injuries on people.
No, just 3 weeks. 3 weeks, they'll be fine.
Nice.
Yeah, 3 weeks. Well, I mean, listen. How about I'm wishing an opportunity for Darnold? How about glass half full?
No, it's not nice.
Glass half full.
That's not nice.
I don't know. We talked about the Jets. Evan, what was your take on the Jets last night? You're a fucking stupid fucking retard when it comes to the Jets. You don't know anything logically or rationally. You talk like one of these WFAN fans. So I'm sure you thought it was all Zach Wilson's fault because he threw an interception.
No. I think most of it is Osama bin Laden's fault. But that was an all-around horrible, god-awful fucking effort. I tweeted yesterday, if the Jets had an average offense, we'd be Super Bowl contenders. If the Jets had an average defense, we would be first overall in the NFL draft next year.
Correct.
The defense is the only thing that keeps us in the games.
And then they collapse in big spots.
They do.
That's the problem, E. Dude, they held them to nothing the whole time, and then they let Aiden O'Connell walk down and throw a touchdown. Then they held him again, and they let fucking the Raiders get up to the 50, 40-yard line before they punt. They do it for 3 quarters, and then they fall apart in the 4th.
Because they're so fucking tired because they're always on the field.
They don't make enough big plays, though. They don't make enough.
Dude, they don't have any touchdowns at all. They don't have any fucking havoc plays at all.
They only had one turnover last night,
dude,
right?
They're one of the, do you know they're one of the worst defenses? They're one of the worst. Did you know they're one of the worst defenses in the red zone, like in the NFL? Like the big spots, 3rd down conversions. They let Herbert convert like 6 in a row. Last night, big conversions. They just don't get that big stop. And yes, they are that good. They're amazing. But they don't get that big stop, that fucking game-changing pick 6 like the Ravens do, like the Browns do, block field goals turn in for touchdowns. The Cowboys get a pick 6 or 2 every game when they win. They don't get those big, they drop those interceptions.
They do.
I think they would be playing complimentary football if the offense could do fucking anything.
But that's not Zach.
I'm not saying it's exclusively on Zach. Go ahead.
You have to go out there with that defense and say, we got to score a touchdown because our offense is that bad. And they're not doing it.
That defense needs to go win a couple games.
Got to have more than one turnover in that game, bro.
I think it's silly to blame it on the defense.
No, we're not. No. Here's the thing. We're not blaming it on the defense. We're saying the 85 Bears went out and won games. The Steel Curtain went out and won games. You're watching the Cleveland defense win games, right? That Cleveland defense won that game, not Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson only threw for 200 yards. That Cleveland defense scored touchdowns, raised havoc in the fucking back when they had the team backed up, had teams punting from their goal line. The Jets do just enough to fucking not win the game for Zach, right?
I mean, it's kind of crazy to be asking the defense for touchdowns. Like, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But also the fact that, like, we're bitching about the defense not scoring touchdowns when their job is to fucking stop the
number one problem on the Jets is Hackett, by far. Number one problem. Number two problem is the offensive line. Breece Hall needs to be blamed, not Zach Wilson. Breece Hall rushed for 28 yards last night, Rackets. 13 carries for 28 yards. And every person in America had his rushing over against the worst rushing. Dalvin Cook rushed for fucking 30 yards on 4 carries. Breece Hall had 13 carries for 28 yards, Rackets, and didn't have a reception until the fourth quarter.
Cook actually had a little bit more explosiveness.
Yeah, he looked better than Breece.
Why didn't they keep him in there?
Keep giving him the ball. It's like what the Patriots did when Zeke looked better than Stevenson at that one, but then they stopped giving it to him.
How about the bot, Bill? Fucking Zeke. 50 finished with 54 yards, I think. Bot was all over. Is over 27.5.
Yeah, it was good. Good call.
Tommy, did you see
Dalvin Cook had 4 carries for 26 yards. Breece Hall had 13 for 28. We knew Dalvin was right. Zach Wilson had 4 carries for 54 yards. Zach Wilson had as many rushing yards exactly as our whole running back core did.
I called that last week, bro.
Yeah, we had literally fucking 300. He
actually looked fast as fuck on that touchdown. When he got down to the 3, wasn't it?
He had 317. He's good. He could run, bro. If they would just run with him, he'd be good. He's got to move. He's not a drop back passer. His skill is his feet. He's this big. His skill is his feet. It's like having Kyler Murray and dropping him back. It makes no sense.
Did you see
17 carries out of the fucking running game last night?
Did you see NBC caught a moment where Hackett called a play on 3rd down, and then they panned to Aaron Rodgers, and Rodgers was like, and then we got stopped. We got fucking stuffed. He ran like a shotgun run on 3rd and 9, something like that.
Dude, the Jets' offense is run, Zach, save us. Run, Zach, save us. Like
run, hurt Garrett Wilson, who just hurt his elbow, try to throw to Allen Lazard.
I mean, it's fucking insane, dude. It's insane. Like, listen, is Zach Wilson making, a bad mistake here or there, a fumble he shouldn't make? That interception at the end of the game was one of the best defensive plays I've ever seen in my life. But he just threw the ball 17 times in a row. They're going to pick you off when you have a kid who's prone to making mistakes, throwing the ball 18 times in a row when he's just dropping back and throwing, You're probably going to get picked at some point. But the problem with that game was that it was 9-3 when it should have been 21-3, Bill.
How many touchdowns were in the game?
One.
And Mr. Healy and I called it for first touchdown plus 2,800 last night.
That was amazing. Even though I would have really loved for Breece Hall to get the first touchdown, which was called back, which cost me tens of thousands of dollars on that. But you can't fucking keep getting holding penalties every time a drive gets started.
Join 14.
Yeah, so you guys need to sign up, dude. Fucking Slay Weekend by Bill Rupp. But listen, the Jets had rid of Hackett. Everyone knows it. Saleh even said it, Evan. Saleh even said it after the game. He didn't say it openly, but he said, "Look, we got to be better. We got players."
He's got to be better at calling timeouts at the end of the game and leaving fucking more than 13 seconds.
It's on video. He's literally chasing the ref down the fucking field, going timeout, and he didn't hear him.
How do you not reset that back?
Wasted like fucking
7 seconds.
Oh yeah, it was like 10. That was like 20 seconds left when that happened, and then they called it with like 12 seconds left, 13.
12, and then they added 1.
Yeah, it was bad.
I mean, we heard it, Bill, in the radio interview before the game when we were listening to WFAN or whatever the fuck it was when you were in the car, and I heard it through your phone. When Saleh was saying, our coaches have to call better plays too. I've never heard him say that before. He's like, we got to call better plays. He's not talking about the defense. Like he's talking about Hackett. So Saleh's going to throw everyone under the bus because he's afraid of losing his job. So hopefully this week he throws Hackett under the bus. But I don't know. It's just sad to see.
But does Aaron Rodgers come back?
Mid-December.
They're gonna have to. They're gonna have to win. They're gonna have to catch a W again. They're gonna have to win one of these next 2 games. They're gonna have to beat Buffalo or Miami for him to come back. if he does. Holy Jesus Christ. All right, we'll pick football back up after this. Whatever's about Howie's about to get arrested for harassing a Chinese woman. How we doing? How you doing?
Good, brother. Good, man. I'm just picking up turkey sandwiches. 5,000 kids around me.
That's not.
Is that for turkey? Awesome. How much did I get from one of you kids? I know I could get 25 for you. I know your mother. Thank you. These kids' parents have money, man. Money.
Yeah, you're gonna abduct some?
Yeah, you know, I wouldn't be good though. I'd be like, I'd have the kid at a bar. We'd be going over games.
Yeah.
I'd get busted in about 6 hours.
All right. Speaking of, so you wouldn't teach the children?
Teaching the children, baby. It's out. It's out. It's free. Just click the link. Go on YouTube. Leave a positive, leave something good. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, just support Howie. So tell him. I just segued you in there. Tell us where to find it. Tell us what's going on.
Yeah, the album's called Teach the Children. It's a special we filmed. It's, you know, Sam brings me up on stage, Sam Tripoli, the great Sam Tripoli. And, yeah, it's just a 36-minute comedy special. If you're hungover, you know, if, you know, you can't snap one off, things are going wrong, you're 0 for 6 and betting the NFL, go on and watch it because you'll have some laughs.
Teach the children. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it there. Do we have a link for it, E, that we can put in the chat?
I tweeted it out. I'll put it in the chat as well.
All right.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. If you go to Howie Dewey YouTube, Howie Dewey, just Google it, hit YouTube.
I got it right here. All right, hold on. 35 minutes, 42 seconds. Look at Sam looking all proper in this.
Yeah, Sam
looking all clean cut. All right, so go support Howie Dewey. Go leave him some positive comments. Go give him some likes. Give him some reviews over there. I just put the link in the chat. Just copy and paste it. Evan just put it also. So, so excited for that, Howie. I'll check it out right after the show today, and I will give you a full review on Howie Dewey's Teach the Children, the full special.
Yeah, not touch the children, teach the children.
Teach the children. Yes, don't touch the children. So what do you think of the college football weekend here, Howie Dewey? How do we end up as far as the rankings for you know where these guys are, and how did you think of the weekend went?
Everything went like I thought it would. LSU blew the shit out of Florida in that late slate. Everything went the way I thought it would, except for one thing. I was 1,000% wrong on Georgia. They are the real deal.
Yep, me too, dude. That was my number one. I actually, not to cut you off here, Dewey, I swept every game I put out up until Georgia. I was just pissing excellence. Michigan, Bama, parlay, UCF and UCF money line, Miami plus 14.5, fucking just slamming it all. Everything won. And then Ole Miss comes out, and me and you you text me, I was drinking. I didn't even see it until the next day. Georgia's winning the national championship, and it's not close.
Yeah, it's not going to be. I hope they play Michigan, and I hope that Vegas has Georgia as a 2 or 3 point favorite because they'll win by 21.
Georgia's not. We made a mistake. I went Ole Miss. You went Ole Miss, and we fucked up. But we learned from it because that Georgia team has just clicked in, and they're not losing to anybody the rest of this year.
No, they're not. I mean, that defense is probably better than last year's defense.
Quarterbacks come around.
Yeah, quarterbacks come around. Brock Bowers is back. McConkey's healthy. The running backs are beasts. This team's cruising from here on out.
They're cruising.
They're cruising.
They're going to steamroll Bama. They're going to steamroll everyone.
I would think so. I mean, Bama is playing.
Bama looks good. Bama looks good. I still want to see Milroe beat up on the Georgia defense. They're going to fucking eat them, I think.
Teams, Bama and Georgia, unequivocally should be in the playoff, both of them. You know, and I mean they're going to take one of these ass clowns, Michigan or Ohio State, and they're going to do what they do every year. They're going to come in, they're going to get blasted, and that's it. You know, Florida State is, you know, I give them credit. They had some injuries, but we knew that game would be close.
Yeah, I mean that was Miami. The Miami-Florida State games are always going to be close.
Yeah, we knew it would be close.
I don't knock them for that game being tight.
So, you know, I mean, it is what it is. Georgia is finally clicking. They have figured it out, and they're not taking prisoners right now. They're just putting down ass beatings.
Yeah. What do you think about the coach? What do you think about that coach bawling for Michigan? Like he fucking won the national championship. Fucking the black guy coming out there fucking crying like a fucking pussy. Shut the fuck up, dude.
Dude, you play the weakest schedule.
You play Penn State, bro.
You play the weakest schedule in the country. Let me tell you something. They struggled with Penn State.
Yeah.
That was not a blowout. That was a close damn game.
That was a joke. Fucking guy crying like he just fucking won the national championship.
Nah, it blows my mind.
Shut up, dude. You look fucking like a loser.
Michigan would be about the 5th or 6th best team probably in the SEC. There's 5 to 6 teams that could beat them. Teams like Arkansas, teams
Georgia,
like
Alabama, like all the. I think they'd be 4th or 5th. I think Clemson, in the ACC even, there's Michigan's not that good. Everyone's so excited over Michigan being amazing. They're not that good, dude. They play nobody. The Ohio State. I'll tell you this: Ohio State's actually bad. They're actually not good. They're like the 20th, 25th best team in the country. They're not good at all.
I agree
They're not good at all.
With you. Yeah. I 100% agree with you. I wish Rutgers had beaten them. I really do. Because they could have. They fumbled the ball on like the 1-yard line.
Ohio State sucks.
Yeah, Ohio State's not worth a shit. They definitely don't deserve to be in this playoff. There's so many better teams.
Well, let's do this. Let's pivot over to another local team. You were just talking about Rutgers. Howie, Dewey, my favorite play of the day today is the Johnnies on the money line over Michigan in college basketball.
It's my second favorite play.
Wow. All right, you're on the Johnnies too?
And I only have 3. And the Johnnies are my second favorite play. I think Michigan, Big Ten team, comes to town, and Rick Pitino is going to have this team and crowd so hyped up.
They're going to be jacked out of their face.
You got to remember, teams at full court press, you can do it before Christmas. You can do it before Christmas, before the guards stop making mistakes. You're going to see St. John's pick up full court man, and Michigan's going to be throwing that ball up. Look at a first half. Look at St. John's up, I think, 8-10 points right in the first half.
Yeah, I think the Johnnies need to get them early, and you're looking at like minus 115 for the first half. I agree with that. I think that's a good play.
And they'll cover that. I think they cover that 2.5 easily.
Yeah, I love the Johnnies today. Who's your favorite play?
Favorite play of the game is your neck of the woods, Philadelphia. There is a bitter rivalry, and if you don't think Pennsylvania and Villanova are rivals, you're on crack, because they are. That's what are the campuses 3 miles away?
I mean, listen, we used to go party. This is how little fun there was at Villanova Fun, as they called it. We used to go party at UPenn, right? So it's like we live next door, like we're right there. But yeah, there was an Ivy League school had better party life than Villanova.
And and for that line to be 11.5 this early in the year, the line should be 4.5, maybe 5. I think it's a close game. I think Penn.
It always is.
And Penn's good. Penn is solid this year. I watched them last week. They have good guards. They got a couple guys down low, and I think this game's going to be close.
Yeah, I mean, they lost to St. Joe's. St. Joe's is a good team.
St. Joe's has the best team they've had in years. This year.
You're looking at Penn. Obviously, they played nobody in the first week. Then they smacked the shit out of Bucknell. Lost to St. Joe's in a tight game, and that St. Joe's team's good, man. That St. Joe's team's going to make the tournament. So,
yeah.
So I like that, dude. Penn plus 12. Yeah, that's too many points.
I like them. I like them a lot.
I'm gonna give you a weird one here. I like Arkansas Pine Bluff. This is just a money move, a line move. I like Pine Bluff minus 130 versus Central Arkansas. No analysis there, as I said, just basically a money play. Like what I'm seeing on that one. You like Penn plus 12. We're both on the Johnnies minus 130. Give them another one, and then I got 5 more plays I'll give out on this site.
The final one that I like tonight is I like Xavier. And I want to say they're like 17.5 points against Purdue, who Xavier has pretty good guards. And if you watch Purdue last year, they couldn't beat Fairleigh Dickinson, who center was 6'6". Mm-hmm. They have the Mongolian back, the mutant.
How is he? I feel like he's been there 10 years. Yeah.
He keeps growing. He's like
he's 12'3" now. Yeah.
But Xavier has decent guards. I think they keep this thing. I think they probably keep it under 10. I like Xavier. That's way too many points. And like we said earlier, you're going to see too many points most of the time early in the season.
Yeah, dogs have been barking for sure.
Yeah. So I like Xavier. That's a solid Big East team.
Yeah, I don't hate that. I like your Penn call better. I'm not. I'm a little bit worried about this Purdue team. I think could come. I think if you go Xavier first half, kind of, because it's like they're gonna have to keep this game close early. If not, I could see Purdue rolling it. I don't have a play on it. I'm not gonna be on either side, but I would rank that third amongst your plays that I love. You like Penn and St. John's better, right?
It's my third most solid play.
All right. So you like the other two better. All right, I'm definitely riding with you on the other two.
Yeah.
And then I kind of like Arkansas laying the wood here on Old Dominion in this spot. I think they come out and they can just fucking absolutely slaughter this team. We've seen this Arkansas team has just looked really good so far. Obviously, they really haven't played anyone yet, but this is a team I'm very high on for the season. They're ranked 15 right now. I think they end up in the top 10 pretty quickly, and they may even flirt with the top 5. Howie, what do you think of Arkansas as a team this year on a whole?
Yeah, they look good, but what's weird is I've been watching that game since yesterday, and they must have just come out with a line because that line was off. They didn't have a line on that game this morning. What is it right now?
It's 20.5.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a haul. But, I mean, there's like 80% of the money right now coming in on Old Dominion, and this line keeps moving up. I think it opened at like 16.5, 15.5. So
maybe that's why. Yeah, they shut a thing down for a while. There wasn't a line on that for a while today.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arkansas is probably one of the top 3 teams in the SEC. So
don't like laying 20 this early. This probably goes with your Purdue, right? Like, I don't love my Arkansas. I don't love your Purdue. I have 3 other games I really like that I'll save for the subscribers at 4deep.com. I'm sure you got a couple other plays that you're looking at too that you'll be putting out.
Yeah. You know what? Tonight's not a huge slate, but it's a
good slate. It's a good slate. Yeah. Like I can usually tell by the first 15, 20 games. When I look through, I'm like, all right, I got 4 plays I really like here. I wasn't digging for plays, and there wasn't too many plays. Because that's the other problem. Sometimes you look, people don't understand, like when I'll put out 10 plays on a day, I have a system that I'm looking at that if there's a 57, 58% edge, it's going out as a play no matter what the fuck it is. Some days there's 22 of them, and I got to narrow it down to 10, and some days there's 2, and I'm trying to find a third. Today's nice. I got seven plays I really like, and 4 or 5 which I'm really, really confident in. Seems like you're the same way. So should have a good college basketball slate today.
I like St. John's and Penn. I'm going to parlay. I'm going to tease them. I like them both. I like them both a lot.
The Johnnies seems to be the consensus here. Bill, did you have anything for college basketball today? I know you're not really in that mode yet.
Nope.
All right.
Hey, Bill, what do you think? Because I love this play tonight. How the hell are the Knicks getting 9? I love the Knicks tonight. I think that's another 4-point game.
Yeah, I like the Knicks.
Yeah, I mean they're playing better than they have all year.
They always play Boston good. They're not afraid of Boston.
And Julius Randle is playing better than he's ever played. He's playing great right now, and they're going. I can't think the line's that high. I
think the +9 is way too high.
Yeah, I think so too. That's another one I looked at. I was like, wow.
Yeah,
and Knicks early in the season. Yeah, I mean this is.
They play Boston good all the time anyway, so I like that a lot.
All right, Howie Dewey. So, guys, get over to YouTube. Go search Howie Dewey, HOWIEDEWEY. Teach the children. Go watch his comedy special. Give him a positive review. Give him a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Let's circulate Howie Dewey. Let's send him viral on YouTube. Howie Dewey, we appreciate you as always. We will see you next Thursday, and you will be giving things for us in the Discord the rest of the week.
Let's bank.
All right. Later, Howie.
Later.
All right, let's move over. What are we doing next year? Money?
NBA,
Bill, get it?
The Knicks. We just said it. +9 on the road. Boston's great. Knicks are good. Knicks always play Boston tough. I think +9 is way too much. There it is.
So we like that. How many games are there tonight? Just
4. Not big.
That's it? Why is there? Isn't Monday usually a good size slate for them, man?
Tuesday.
No, it's
Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday. They're Friday when.
Didn't they used to do Tuesday and Thursday where the TNT nights were 2 games and every other game was? It used to be Tuesday, Thursday were the slow nights back when I was playing DFS. I don't watch NBA much, but that's why I leave for you guys. Let's go. Anything for you, Rackets and NBA? Anything you're looking at? Anything the bot's looking at? Nothing?
No, not. I haven't looked at anything yet.
All right. Hockey, not much, guys. 2 games. Avalanche against the Kraken. Line looks a little low.
Tomorrow, Tommy. Tomorrow NBA is big because it has that's the tournament day tomorrow.
Oh, I love the tournament day. Those are fun. That's what I bet NBA on the tournament days. Very little interesting here. Avalanche line looks a little bit low to me. Not really touching that. Looks a little trappy. And then the Islanders here, I mean, these Oilers, Bill, have not been good, and they've been even worse at home. They're 1-4-1 at home. Islanders are 2-2-0 on the road. So the Islanders haven't really done well by me, even though they're 5-5 this year. I haven't done great with the Islanders. I'm taking the Islanders and the plus money here in this spot. Islanders plus 145. I think it's worth it here on a stab. Not going to be a big play, but that'll be my only play on the ice tonight. Only 2 games. Islanders plus 445. Evan, you were just saying the Oilers look terrible this year.
Yeah, they're horrible. They they just fired their head coach.
Yeah, looks a little bit like a mess here. And Draisaitl 5 goals. I mean, fucking this. What's going on? Like, how do you go from that dominant of an offensive team to that bad that quickly?
McDavid's tired.
I mean, dude, he's tired. The season just started. I mean, he doesn't really have to though. I mean, you got fucking Draisaitl on this team only has like 4 or 5 goals. I think McDavid has like 2 goals in 11 games. Like, what the fuck? That's not tired. That's like, what the fuck?
Right? Find out how to defend him.
Dude, that doesn't happen in hockey. If you're an elite player, you can't find out how to defend someone. You're always open because the puck moves around. There's something's going on with McDavid. He's either hiding an injury. I'd be curious to see his skate times. You know, if there's any way to track how fast he's been skating on the ice. You can't go from a dude who was literally like an auto goal every game to 2 goals in 11 games. Bill, you can't. Something's going on. He's going through a divorce. He's fucking got something going on. He's got an injury. He's hiding. But whatever it is, the algorithms are still making fucking Edmonton big favorites on their game. So I'm going to keep fucking going the other way and take Islanders plus 145. So we did college basketball. We did NBA. We did NHL. We touched on the recap of the games. What else did we need to cover on the NFL? I know we had Howie jump in there. What else do we need to cover from the NFL this weekend, Rackets? Anything we missed there?
From this weekend? No.
Josh Dobbs. I mean, yeah, we got to touch on Josh Dobbs.
Oh, yeah, Josh Dobbs is awesome, dude.
I love Josh Dobbs. I started grabbing his cards last week. I mean, Bill, this kid's good.
There you go.
He's good. He's good. Oh, Desmond Ritter's back, and Zach Wilson got better. Well, my guys just go like that.
Bill's pissed now.
Yeah. Bill, Josh Dobbs is good.
Watch Josh Dobbs just fly off the cliff now.
Josh Dobbs is good.
Tommy ruined him.
Josh Dobbs is good. Josh Dobbs is good. This kid's a fucking star. I love him. You know what I love about Josh Dobbs, Bill?
He won a couple $1,000 yesterday on over.
No, that too. We both had his over rushing. That was great. What I love about Josh Dobbs, he's smart. All these quarterbacks are fucking stupid. They joke about him being the Pastronaut, which Rackets is one of the best names out there.
That's very good.
That's a very good nickname. The Pastronaut. Yeah. They joke about that, but that's the most important thing, dude. Patrick Mahomes is smart. Tom Brady's smart. Aaron Rodgers smart. You look at all these best quarterbacks in history. Peyton Manning's smart. They're all smart. Yeah, you look at Lamar Jackson and fucking all these, they're dumb, all the way across. They're stupid. So I love that Josh Dobbs is smart and athletic. This kid's going to be a star, man. He's going to be really good. We'll see. He gets Justin Jefferson back this week. Minnesota to win that division. Go stab that. That's worth a shot, even though the Detroit will probably do it. Minnesota to make the playoffs for sure.
You got every team in that division, I think?
I don't have another team in that division.
Yeah.
I didn't take Detroit.
But I'm the guy with all the teams.
No, time out. You can't say a lie and then make fun of me for it. I don't have a single team. I hate Green Bay. I don't think the Lions are real.
I thought you had them all.
No. I have Cincinnati in the north.
All right.
I have Houston in the south, and I have Minnesota in the north of another conference. Okay. I'm picking in all the divisions, but I don't have multiple teams in one division. Okay. Let's be factual. All right, and not have your little fucking half-faced peanut gallery over here jump in on a fucking false lie and propaganda, okay? You're spreading disinformation. Rackets, you don't get to come in here with your little Phantom of the Opera shit with your fucking half-face, half-mask on, all right? Let's get that straight right now.
Leave my Two-Face out of here.
Yeah, all right, Two-Face, we're up to you. What do you like in the game tonight?
I like the Bills, obviously. I don't think that's a fucking hot take, but
you landed 7?
I think I'm okay with it tonight. I think the Bills put up 30. I think this is a get-right game for the Bills. The one thing that did stand out to me, and I mentioned it earlier on the show with Bill, with the Ezekiel Elliott thing when we were doing the touchdown parlay show on Saturday night. Ezekiel Elliott's rushing prop was popping off the chart from the bot. And tonight we have another one, and it's James Cook under 58.5 rushing yards. The bot loves this fucking play. It popped up yesterday as a top play for today, and it's still there tonight. Last night I saw it on DraftKings at 50. It was 55.5. It's 57.5 on DraftKings now. 58.5 on FanDuel. Take the 58.5. The bot likes it all the way down to 56.5. And it makes sense. The Bills can't run the fucking football. Josh Allen is their entire running game. And if I just said that I think this is a get right spot for the Bills, that means Josh Allen goes superhuman tonight, and I don't think they need the running game. So I love the rushing total for James Cook tonight.
We'll be telling you more about the odds bot this week and your opportunity to get in. Right now it's free. We're doling out some plays for free at 4deep.com.
And I gave out 5 of them all day yesterday, just putting screenshots in the chat of just here random prop from the bot. It went 5 for 5 yesterday, starting with Ezekiel Elliott in the morning. It had Jamar Chase under 7.5 receptions at 1 o'clock. Antonio Gibson over 9.5 rushing yards at 4 o'clock. And then Josh Jacobs over 66.5, I believe, last night, along with Garrett Wilson over 65.5 or 58.5.
Yeah, actually, it did go 5 or 6 now. I didn't even realize that. So
yeah, it went fucking smash yesterday.
Right now, if you get over to 4deep.com, you'll be getting this algorithm which has been built for years. This has been built. Millions of dollars put into this technology and tools, which Rackets is going to be the face of, along with OddsBot Charles.
The two-face of.
The two-face. Rackets have two-face. His game face and his OddsBot face. So that'll be coming out. But get over there right now to 4deep.com. I had a little rough start to the NFL yesterday during the day with fucking CMC not getting a touchdown, because that was kind of the linchpin of all my shit. And they tried their hardest to get him that fucking touchdown. But, it did okay. The Browns saved me early in the morning, but it didn't have a great morning. But, wow, I went batshit in the afternoon. 5-unit max, Chargers win. 5-unit max, Herbert win. Amon St. Brown and Keenan Allen, 60-plus max win. Bill, Jamar Chase, Amon-Ra, Keenan, all 100 yards, plus 1,200 win. Fucking lost Laporta. Put in 5 touchdown props, 6. Won 5 out of 6. Bijan box, Eckler box, Dowdle plus 400 in the box, Ferguson in the box, and Brian Robinson in the box. So a phenomenal 4 o'clock that ended with the Jets debacle, which fucking just punched me right in my face and fucking took half my money away. But we're locking in. We're looking good. Bill, you fucking smashed the earth. Rackets went fucking 1 loss on his picks, and I had a plus 1,200, a plus 300, a plus 400, a plus 200. We're there, guys. We're there. Get over. Sign up. 4deep.com. And the odds bot went fucking 5-0. So
you didn't hit a plus 2,800 though.
I did not hit. Oh, I forgot your 2,800. Yes, Bill hit a plus. I was sleeping during the plus 2,800. That's why I forgot it. I would have loved to have bet it, but I forgot.
I gave that little tactic too on the show the other day with I think it was the Thursday night game of betting the same player for first touchdown and last touchdown in those games that shouldn't have a lot of touchdowns. If you would have done that with fucking Mayer yesterday, woo!
You retire. You retire.
Woo!
All right, let's talk about this game tonight real quick. Bill, what do you like?
Samaje Perine over 13.5 receiving yards.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting out all over the place right now, so I don't know what's going to happen. He's hit it in every single game this year.
Mm-hmm. They're going to be throwing. They're going to be trailing.
The prop will be moving because I've gotten 15 texts in the last 2 minutes. So everybody's betting it. It's getting around everywhere.
That means the faction will get all of it.
Well, I mean, listen, it's hit every game. So bet it. Don't bet it. I'm just giving you the info. It's 13.5 on DraftKings. It's not even up on FanDuel. He's got that every single game this year. I can't give you any better information than that.
Yeah, I got a couple bets that I like for this game. They all revolve around exactly what Rackets says. So we are on the same exact page. Rackets, I think this is a Josh Allen nuke night for sure. I think he's going fucking banana hammock tonight. When that happens, he does not do that without a couple people being involved tonight, right? Diggs is going to go. Diggs is going to go get his, right? We know that. Diggs is going to go get his fucking money. We're going to do Diggs 100 plus. We're going to do Diggs over 87. We're going to do that. But Josh Allen's going to throw for like 300 yards tonight. He's going to throw a bunch of touchdowns. It's got to be Shakir and Gabe Davis, right? Like these guys got to be involved, and both their totals are so low they can get it on one catch. So I like both of these guys. I like Khalil Shakir and Gabe Davis. I think every fucking Buffalo receiver could go over their number tonight. I really do. But I like the guys who can get it on one play. Gabe Davis is the big play guy, so he's my favorite at 38.5. I like Shakir in this spot. Dalton Kincaid, fine too. I mean, literally, I think Josh throws for 300. My favorite prop of the entire night is Josh Allen over 1.5 passing touchdowns. I bet it every fucking week. You guys know this. It basically hits every fucking week, except when he plays the Jets or one of those killer defenses. Get right spot for Josh Allen. They're keeping it at 1.5. If you look at it on FanDuel, it's minus 184, Bill. That's a little bit high on the juice. Might need to parlay that with maybe the Bills to win the game on the money line. Get that down to a reasonable number. I think 120 it'll end up being. But I want to see what it is on other sites here.
I like Kincaid a lot. He's in my parlay.
We got a little bit of reverse line movement too on the total. It's opened at 45.5. It's now up to 47 with 63% on the under. So the Bills could put up that by themselves, maybe 35 by themselves.
Yeah.
I like Josh Allen's rushing too. I think he gets over.
I don't know if he's going to need to run today. Is he, Rackets?
He might early.
Yeah.
He might early, yeah.
That's my only fear, that when he deals, he doesn't need to run. He just fucking dices.
I think he's gonna go Superman right from the fucking get-go, dude.
He's been running the last 2 games. I think he knows that he needs to run for them to win.
They need to score 30 against.
I do like quarterbacks rushing on prime time.
Taking both of them, Zach Wilson or
Russell Wilson.
Look, you got Zach Wilson on the brain because of this idiot.
Yeah, 19.5 rushing yards. Also, I think that's great. 33.5 for Josh, 19.5 for Russell. Love him.
I mean, I'm gonna be betting the whole receiving core tonight, realistically. I mean, I know you could just take Josh, but Rackets, I don't think there's that many options for this team to throw the ball to, right? Like, it's not like you have a Mahomes situation where 13 guys are going to test or pass. I mean, if you look at the last few games, dude, last game, for instance, Diggs, Kincaid, Shakir, I mean, had
I feel like he trusts Shakir a lot.
He does trust Shakir a lot right now. Had 20 of the 25 receptions for the game. Cook had 4. They had 28 yards outside of those 3 guys, right? So this is a funnel to fucking 4 guys. There's only 4 guys that have a receiving prop on 5, including the running back, James Cook. But they don't really throw the ball to the backs much. If Allen's going to go for 300, I could easily see Diggs $120, Gabe Davis 60, Shakir 60, Kincaid 60, right? That's only 280 right there, and then 20, 30 yards to Cook. That could be the whole fucking thing. So I think
if we're being honest, Cook is probably a better receiver than he is a running back.
Yeah, it probably is. But I mean, I like this. All the receivers here. Gabe Davis has seen saw nothing. I think this is his get right spot. Honestly, he disappeared last game. I love when guys do nothing and then come home. You're talking about a guy with 12 targets the game before that, right? The game before that, Tampa Bay was 9 for 87 on 12 targets.
Even that game, like, they could have lost that game, and like, it's coming off the loss against Cincy. After almost losing that game against Tampa, if they do not score 30 against the Broncos tonight, you can fucking kiss the Bills goodbye for the rest of the year.
Can I read you guys something that you're going to shit your pants with? Are you ready for this, Bill?
Mm-hmm.
So far, the Bills have played 5 games at home and 4 on the road. You ready for this? Are you both listening? Bill, are you listening?
The Bills are shitty on the road?
Yeah, good job. So you're not listening. Just stop typing for 1 second.
Is that what you're going to say?
No. They've played 9 games, 5 at home, 4 on the road. Gabe Davis in home games, Bill, look up, has 27 catches. Just look up. Don't answer anything. You're on a show. Whoever the fuck you're answering can fucking wait. You're off the air in 3 minutes. They can fucking wait 3 minutes.
Can't.
Gabe Davis.
Always working.
You're going to bet this. Shut up.
I'm always working. I bet you I'm not going to bet it.
I bet you're not working.
I bet I just was.
What are you doing?
I was answering a question from Card, so that's working.
He's going to beat it in 3 minutes.
Doesn't matter. He wanted the info now.
Oh, my God. All right. Then have Card do the show your place next time. So can you listen to this? In 5 home games, 4 road games. Gabe Davis on the road. 4 catches, 73 yards, and a touchdown on the year. Gabe Davis at home. 27 catches for 361 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, maybe
What is that?
Maybe I will bet.
Honestly, I think that might even stretch back to last year.
27 of his 31 catches.
No,
and
go back to last year.
I think that's a trend from last year,
I think that's a trend from last year, too. I remember him being good.
Home last year, he had 493 receiving at home and 343 on the road. So it wasn't as drastic.
It wasn't as drastic, but he was definitely better at home.
But
I
remember that. Dude, 27 catches to 4, 361 yards to 73. The guy's averaging fucking 80 yards a game at home and fucking 20 yards a game on the road. So, yeah,
does that include the London game, though? That was technically a home game, even though it wasn't a home game. Well, or is that only games in Buffalo?
That includes the London game, yeah. So he had a good London game. But, I mean, dude, at New England, 1 catch, 6 yards. At Cincy, 0 catches, 0 yards. At Washington, 1 for 35. At the Jets, 2 for 32. Those have been his fucking road games. So all in, fucking ladder that shit up.
He did nothing at home against the Giants. That was the only one.
He still had 3 for 21, so he still had 3 catches, which for him is normal. But yeah, he didn't do as much.
But that's not his prop. Yeah.
Yeah. That's not his prop. But I mean, still, it's probably like 35 or something like that.
This might be the first Monday night over on a game that goes over in weeks.
Brackets. How many times are we gonna do this?
I'm just saying
24-3 is the final.
It could, but I think the Bills could score 30 tonight.
Yeah, I know we know. But whenever we say this will be the first prime time to do something,
I think somebody in the chat said that they're 10-1. Monday night unders are 10-1.
They're insane. But all right, Bill Rupp, final words.
Collect on Monday, like I already did.
Yep, big day for Bill Rupp. Rackets, Two-Face. His last day with your half-shaven face. You'll be fully shaven for next show. Final words.
You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Story of my life. Evan Hand's final words. That's right. Tune in Thursday for Bill Rupp in a wig. Finally, he's going to be wearing it. Also, give us some ideas.
Rupp and Rackets 5:30 in Discord.
Rupp and Rackets 5:30 in the Discord today. Also, give us some ideas on what Bill Rupp has to do for his punishment for last week, and then we'll decide on what our punishments are for the upcoming week. I'll be shaving my eyebrow. Evan will doing another horrific TikTok dance. Bill Rupp will be singing on Thursday, and you will be picking what Bill Rupp does on Friday. For Howie Dewey, go check out Teach the Children on YouTube by Howie Dewey. For Howie Dewey, Joey Rackets, Bill Rupp, Evan Hand, I am Tommy G. Good luck. Stay cashin', motherfuckers.
Let's go!